Look at that.
All right, well, we've got some other things coming up. For example, beards for breast cancer. It's been a big success. First of all, STMS, you've done a great job getting behind just understanding that breast cancer is something that affects so many people, and so many people we would love to see, I don't know, find a cure for. But more importantly, we have beards for breast cancer. That's why you see so many guys with beards here. At my old school, a lady won the competition.
Whoa.
No, that's bad.
Did you live in Iowa?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Okay. But anyway, Beards for Breast Cancer coming up. We have a big campaign. You may see signs laying around. Here's what you could do. For 50 cents, you can sponsor a beard at lunchtime. It's been approved. And then you hang the beard up on the beard that you're sponsoring. There'll be some pictures of some guys.
Yeah, we're going to have pictures of all the staff.
When's that start?
We're going to try to start on Monday. We're just going to try to start on Monday. And yeah, like Walt said, 50 cents a beard. You put it underneath the person who you think is going to win the contest. And then after the month of October, the staff who are growing beards aren't going to trim them anymore.
Not at all.
And the last guy to shave it off is going to be the winner of the contest. And every cent we raise is going to breast cancer research.
All right. Let's get rid of this. Yeah. Cure for breast cancer, STMS. We'll do it together.
Let's get it rolling. Well, you know, we're going to do one more thing with some beards today.
Stay focused.
Let's do one more thing with some beards. We've done a lot of research here on the Walt and Buck Show, and we've found that some of the staff here that grows beards actually has some resemblance to some celebrities. Right. So we're gonna show you right now.
Let's take a look.
Celebrity lookalikes for beards for breast cancer.
All right.
So
thank you, Buck.
We're gonna have these put up on the screen here.
Here we go.
All right, beards for breast cancer. We're gonna go through each teacher, and you know we'll see if you agree with us. Okay, here we go. We all know our technology ed teacher, Mr. Roberto.
Yes, good guy.
Now we let Walt here because Walt's a history guy. He went through and he was really searching hard. And you know, some of these are recent pictures, some of them are older pictures. But the celebrity that Mr. Roberto most looks like would have to be
Mr. Roberto de Gama.
Yes, Mr. Vasco de Roberto.
Vasco de Roberto. There he is. Look at him. Looks just like the guy, doesn't it?
Looks just like him.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's go. Here we go. We got Mr. Deal, science teacher extraordinaire.
Here we go.
Mr. Deal, and you know, after a lot of research, we finally found Andre Agassi.
He looks just like
Wow. Mr. Deal, we didn't know you were a tennis star there, buddy.
Look at that, Mr. Deal.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Look at that grizzly-looking guy.
Who's that guy? He's been around this building for a couple of years.
I bet he drives a Geo tracker.
You know, I think he does. with rust and dented hood.
No top.
You know what?
That's my mom's car. That's from Iowa.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about your mom's car.
If he just put some sunglasses on.
Yes! As a matter of fact! What do you think?
How about
what
that?
do you think? All right.
How about that? You know, he's that guy from that movie about the guy with the tiger. I think Mike Tyson was
Yeah. Mike Tyson punched that guy. Right.
Yeah, look at that. Okay.
Mr. France.
Now, sorry, Mrs. Kelly. I know you were you were next to Mr. France when we took this picture, but you don't have a beard, so we couldn't include you in this.
We cannot include you.
We know Mr. France's son is very into music.
Yes.
Has his own band.
Yes, he does.
So we figured, you know, if Mr. France would just let that beard grow just a little bit longer.
Yes. Good call. And
really
you know what? Look closely.
Top.
I'm telling you what. They do resemble each other.
They do.
All right.
They do. I totally agree with that.
France probably could play that good.
Hey, look at that.
Oh boy.
I think that's a history teacher here in the building.
Oh boy.
You know, we all know that Mr. McCall is a huge Civil War buff. So who better to look like than General James Longstreet?
Mr. James McLongstreet.
James McLongstreet.
Nice.
All right. Look at that. That's quite the beard there too. Hopefully after October.
If we raise enough money, I'll grow my beard that long. Just talk to my wife.
All right, Mr. Flannery. I must say, and Walt, you tell me if you agree, most distinguished gentleman
my
with
goodness.
a beard.
I think the beard looks best on him.
I do too. But this one's kind of scary because they really could be related. Jim Henson.
Either that or he looked like Touchdown the other day.
Look at that. Jim Henson. Come on now.
Look at him.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's Mr. Flannery.
It's got to be Mr. Flannery. Mr. Flannery, I think we need to get you a Kermit the Frog. All right, here we go. Mr. Wanya. Congratulations, Mr. Wanya. If you don't know by now, Mr. Wanya just had a baby.
Congratulations,
his wife
Daddy Wanyo. Congratulations.
All right, Mr. Wanyo.
Justin Timberlake. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Justin Timberlake.
We've got a couple more coming up.
Got a couple more to go here. Here we have Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown. The most distinguished man in the building.
Yes, yes. And again, we're going to go a history reference here. Walt?
Is that Mr.
Frederick
Earl McDouglas?
Earl.
That's Mr.
Frederick Douglass.
Okay.
Look at that. Striking resemblance. Distinguished. Let's go on to our next one here. Mr. Rao. Now, Mr. Rao.
He shaved already.
I think he's trying to bring it back.
He cheated.
I think he's trying to bring it back. But, you know, with some computer enhancement and some digital forwarding in the future here, I believe We could
yes,
have Johnny
that
Damon
would be
look-alike.
him. That'd be Johnny Damon look-alike.
Johnny Damon
right
look-alike,
there.
especially in a
Right.
Red Sox uniform.
Yep, yep.
I think Mr. Rao's really happy about that part too. Okay.
This is interesting.
Yep.
I know that fella.
Now, before we put up the look-alike here, I do want to give a shout out to Mrs. Howard and Mrs. Woodbridge about this one.
Okay.
And I think they'll recognize the picture here. How about Mr. Tum-Num from Chronicles of Narnia?
Chronicles of Narnia.
How about that?
That's pretty
How about
good.
that? Here you go, Howie and Woody. That one's for you.
That's pretty
and if
good.
you get a chance, ask Mrs. Woodbridge if this is still her favorite movie. All right. Yeah, there's a long
Forward.
story behind that one. Mr. Blessing.
All right.
Now, you know, Mr. Blessing's been in this building for a long time. A lot of the teachers had Mr. Blessing as a teacher.
Yes.
But Mr. Blessing is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
He helped with the architectural building of this building.
He did. I think he wrote the blue plans. And you know, he'll do anything for anybody.
Yes, he will.
And he likes to make people happy. Well, we found somebody who also likes to make people happy.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Looks just
Look
like
at that. Look at that. Here we go. I think we have a couple more up here. Let me see what we got. Oh, we got Mr. Wilburn.
Right, Mr. Wilburn.
Mr. Wilburn. For this one, we went back and found a picture of Mr. Wilburn in high school.
Yes.
And we came up with Mr. Wilburn
There he
T.
is. There's Mr. Wilburn T.
Mr. Wilburn T. There we go.
All right.
All right.
Moving right along.
Celebrity beard lookalikes. And then I think this is,
Mr.
we have two more.
Waters.
We have two more. We have Mr. Waters, you know, the big chief in the front office.
Yep.
And you know, what does Mr. Waters like to do on the weekend? He wears tight t-shirts. Why? Why does he wear them? Because he likes to...
He likes to just look strong.
Yeah, he likes
He's
to lift.
a strong guy.
Well,
He's
you
a
know,
lifter.
if he lifts a little bit more,
Yeah.
and he really lets that beard grow, Kimbo
Yeah. Oh,
Slice.
Kimbo Slice, definitely. Kimbo Slice
Slice.
Walters.
Kimbo Slice Walters.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh,
Last
Mr.
but not
Edwards.
least, Mr. Edwards.
No beard.
Now, Walt, do you have any idea why Mr. Edwards wouldn't grow a beard?
I think he's kind of scared.
You like a scaredy cat?
I think just like a chicken cat.
How about that?
There's Mr. Edwards.
A hairless cat.
All
A
right.
hairless cat.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Walter Owens.
I am Buck Sanders. Before we go, though, I want to give a shout out to the ladies in the front office. But they're probably not watching anyway. So, I hope you have a wonderful day, STMS.
Thanks.
Thanks for riding the wave, and we'll see you next time.